did you want to recall any witnesses that you heard yesterday?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
What are we gonna do tonight, Brain?
Miss Loretta, if you'll go ahead and
Same
come on
thing
up
we do
here,
every night,
and I
Pinky.
will swear you in.
Try to take over the world.
Could you raise your right hand, please? You swear to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
You can have this one, and then I'll give you the last one.
Too much partying, attorney.
Would you please state your name?
Loretta,
How do you know Susie?
I was her best friend
How long have you known her for?
for about 14 years.
If you and Susie were best friends, you must have shared everything with each other.
Yeah, we shared everything, secrets from the very beginning.
Did Susie ever say anything about how Andy was acting around her?
She thought he was acting strange, like he would ask where she's going, had to know everything about her, what she was doing, who she was with.
Did Susie marry Andy on her own free will?
Her dad forced her into marrying him. He really liked him, so she married him because her dad.
Did Susie ever express any fear about Andy?
She thought he was upset that he might have found out about the affair, so she was scared of what he might do or what he might say.
Did Susie ever say anything about her will or testament?
She said she was thinking about changing it.
Are you aware of how much inheritance from her father was worth?
$100 million.
Upon Susie's death, do you know who would inherit everything?
Andy.
Did you talk to her about changing anything else?
She told me she wanted to give so much to her school and so much to a couple other charities, and she wanted to sell the publishing company.
Wasn't Andy the vice president of the company?
Yes.
So if Susie sold the company, that would put Andy out of a job, plus he wouldn't have any profit from the company, and it would all go to charity, correct?
Yes.
Did Susie ever mention leaving Mr. Reese?
She mentioned leaving him because she didn't love him no more and she wanted to be happy.
Do you think Andy could have killed Susie and the maid?
I think he could have did it, but I don't think he did it.
What makes you think that he didn't kill him?
I think he didn't want to get the blood on his hands, that he wanted somebody else to do it.
No further questions.
Interesting.
You said Susie was afraid that he found out about the affair, correct?
Yes.
Do you think she was afraid because he might have left her?
I think she was afraid that he might have did something like beat her because he has slapped her before.
Okay. And why would Susie talk about the will with you?
She trusted me, and I was trying to help her get through it. She didn't know who to turn to.
No further questions.
Okay. This is your last chance to recall any of your witnesses. If you do not do so now, you feel like you have proven your case to the best of your ability, and that's the end of your side of the case. So if you want a minute to talk about, so they need to bring up anybody one more time. Because they're done.
Yeah, we're fine. We're good.
Defense, did you want to bring up any other witnesses? Any defense witnesses? No, any of their witnesses to talk to one more time, because once we close it out, they've already closed their side, so once you say you're done with them too, you can't talk to them again.
Can we talk for like 1 minute?
Mhm. today for your moral trial. Nothing you would have gone, especially with us being able to rest one side. So you're gonna be able to look in there and see what you offered for the trial.
What are we doing next week?
What? Huh?
What are we doing next week?
Sentencing. Punishments. What happens after the trial?
Okay.
Hi, who are you looking for?
Sarah David.
She's not here today.
She's here. I can thank you.
Okay. All right, defense, what are we doing?
We kind of think we have one pull up, but I'm going over everything they already said because I don't want to repeat a bunch of stuff.
Okay. One more minute. Second. Seconds.
Okay, we want to call back up, which I know she was just up here, but we want to call Loretta back up.
Okay.
Good job.
You're still under the previous oath, so you don't have to swear.
They better ask the question I was going to ask.
You stated that Andy slapped her, correct?
Yes.
When was this?
It was towards the beginning of the marriage.
How do you know?
She told me.
And why would you be talking about her will? Don't you think that's a little personal?
She felt like I was a sister to her, so she told me everything, and I told her everything. I was the only person she could turn to.
Do you know, did you have any clue that you were in the will at all?
I think she might have mentioned I was in it, but she didn't tell me what I was getting.
That should be it.
All right. Are we done then? Both sides finished?